You want it? You got it.
Hello and welcome back to Baldurs Gate Enhanced Edition Neutral Party. Insane difficulty. Let's play this. We are currently doing the Baldur's Isle quests here. Part of the Tales of the Sword Coast. Fighting some wolfies.
Tell me. Give it to me straight. I've got this.
And there we are. And there we go. Now, we are on the second map here. We're on the sort of northern part of this island. Or the middle part of this island, depending on how you see it, I suppose. There's some mysterious cliffs here. I wonder what might be behind them. And there's a house. We're gonna enter it in just a little tiny bit. And here's a shipwreck that may well have belonged to Baldur, hero and instigator of Baldur's Gate. Alright.
You're not figments, are you? I'm not wasting any more time talking to figments.
Dreidel. Can it be, after so long? By Selûne's blade I am saved. Saved? Do you need assistance, sir? Assistance? I need to get off this cursed island. May I ask who you are? Just a second, guys. Oh, pardon me. Oh, there we go. Forgive me. I have not had guests for several centuries. I am Dreidel, a mage and recent convert to the Church of Selûne. I was the guide for Baldur's brave adventurers to Anchrome, and beyond. That was long ago. I have lived here for countless years alone, except for the occasional skirmishes with the deceased ones. They haven't attacked me for some time. They fear me, it seems, but the younger ones refuse to learn the lesson of their fathers. Periodically, I believe it to be every generation or so, they will attack and learn the lesson that those who came before have already learned, and no longer have a taste for battle. But they are abominations, not fit for this world. I suspect that they can even be cured. I suspect that they can even be cured of the condition. I'll write my theories in that diary that I keep. It seems to help me remain balanced among this horror. Dreidel was mentioned by somebody before, so he was indeed the companion of Baldur. Do you mean to say that you sailed with Baldur? My employer would be very interested to meet you. He would like to know what happened. We sailed to far Anchrome, 200 strong. We returned with half our brethren dead on the Golden Land's shores. But Baldur was ever the successful adventurer. He wrested a king's ransom in treasure from the cursed lord of Anchrome before we were forced back to the ship and expelled from their shores. The cursed lord's powers haunt me still. Those monstrosities out there are the product of our travels in Anchrome. It was a bitter wind that carried us homeward, and we revelled not in our newfound wealth. We came upon this island quite by accident and stopped to renew our dwindling supply of fresh water. I led the landing party while Baldur set the remaining crew to repairing the sails and fishing for fresh food. My party was hardly out of earshot of the ship when the curse struck. The blood still stains my robes. Perhaps using a bib can help avoid these unsightly stains. Out with it, man. What happened? They changed, of course. It was so sudden. We were speaking about what we intended to do when we arrived home. Gallen died first, his throat torn open by one of the changed men. I couldn't tell who killed him, of course, since they were unrecognizable in their changed forms. I reached for the wand that I carried in my robes, but the abominations moved too quickly. Of the 10 sailors in my party, 7 were lycanthropes. We had no chance. 2 of them leaped at me, even while the others feasted on the bodies of my other sailors. I cast lightning with my wand and killed one of the shapeshifters. The other wolf hit me with a great force. I was thrown back against a tree, and I knew no more. I woke in the dark several hours later. At first I believed I was dead, but when I tried to rise, the pain in my head dispelled that myth. There was blood everywhere, so much blood. The body of the lycanthrope I had killed lay several feet away, draped over Galen's ravaged corpse. I wretched at the sight of my friend, so cruelly killed. I cast one of the few spells I had, invisibility, wagering that if a lycanthrope caught the scent of me, they would believe that they were smelling nothing more than a corpse. I crawled painfully back to the beach. The ship was half sunk in the surf, a huge hole in her side, as if a giant had punched through her in rage. There was a smoldering of fire on the deck, and in that sickly light I could see the bodies of the ship's crew, gutted and hung in the rigging like so much meat. Sickened and in despair, I crawled back into the woods. When dawn arrived and I came upon the ancient village, this hut was sunk in the sandy soil, and I crawled inside to hide and barred the way behind me with my final spell. After a short and fretful sleep, I managed to find where the hut had broken through into this cave. To this point, I have survived on this freshwater stream and a peculiar sightless fish that lives in the calm pools below. In these 300 years, I have found some favor with Saloon. She has granted me a few spells and wards to better protect my precarious home. I haven't left these caves for many years, as I haven't the power to defend myself for long. Mayhap you could remedy that. I would help you. Yep, I'll help you. Truly, I'm in your debt. The Lycantrope's lair is in Baldur's ship. A spellbook lies within. With it, I'm a powerful mage. Without it, I'm the pauper that stands before you. These few wards I cast are gifts of pity from Saloon. I've turned to the goddess in my fear and solitude. Perhaps my lengthy imprisonment is but a penance so that I might become worthy of the goddess. I digress. With my spellbook retrieved, I may be able to discover a way off the island. If you go to destroy the Lycantrope's lair, I would ask you find my book. Where would it be? My spellbook is in a chest in my cabin. The cabin is next to Baldur's, on the level just below the decks. Please hurry back with it. This amulet is all I can offer you as protection against the Lycanthropes. Should you need to rest, I hope that my humble abode will serve you well. Did we get an amulet? Wolfsbane Charm. Attack of +2 versus Lycanthropes. Damage +2 versus Lycanthropes. Well, Jaheira, you're in luck, it seems.
What do you need?
Okay, let's save and have a look in his
got it.
chest if we can.
I have a cold.
Here we have a quarterstaff. Holy cloak. I think that's the cloak we need. And some belladonna. And he doesn't seem to mind us stealing his stuff. Staff mace +2. I do believe this might be a pretty good weapon for us. Yeah, we'll try it for a bit.
Tell me. You want it? You got it.
And I guess this is going to be the recipes and ruminations of one dreidel of Tethir. This is going to be long-winded, I'm sure. A lovely bun cake brightens anyone's day. The recipes herein are my own imagining, and thus ingredients are subject to change as per my whim. A belladonna bun cake, cornflour eggs of seabird, a spoon of the white-capped fungus, some fruit of his choice for sweetening, 1 small measure of the belladonna root, prepares 1 wood bread loaf, though less time given to the rising. Bacon, well-stoked hearth, under leaves 1 turn of the hourglass. Refrain from eating this ever again, exceptionally poisonous. Remember the unfortunate week on the kitchen floor. Vegetable surprise. A dish that turned out surprisingly edible. Not recommended as the primary meal every day for 300 years. Some disorientation may result. Yeah, so what is it that he's eaten then? He's eaten olive oil and a large chopped onion in a large pot. Carrots, celery, potatoes. It looks... I mean, it looks like a pretty normal stew. For Orcish version, replace all ingredients with turnips. Ingredients for the spelling of Lycantropes, Mother's family recipe. Note: Mother's topical salve is a rather large failure. Research further with the following in mind. The creatures on this island are unusual beyond their splitting into two factions. Theirs is an odd curse, one that defies the traditional remedies, such as the unfortunately dangerous muffin previously. Though one is not without hope. The exotic origin of the original stock suggests a unique enchantment, not unlike that of the more widely known vampiric afflictions. Casual bite might be averted using things such as the belladonna flower, but an intentional infection could actually require the extermination of the leader of the clan. This is merely conjecture, of course, as I have been unable to examine said leader. Despite my strange immunity, this is a strength. His is a strength that could still inflict a measure of serious damage upon my physical form. He and I have spoken on occasion, though his tolerance of me is no more resilient than mine is of him. Further notes to myself: future offerings of peace to either of the Wolven clans should not take the form of muffins of any sort. Noodles of quality and convenience. A measure of noodles, boiling water, container. Combine ingredients in container. Enjoy. Oh yes, enjoy. Notes to myself. Should probably be supplemented with something of nutritional value, lest my bones become brittle as chalk. Perhaps the container. So he's had a rough time here. Put that in there. Okay. Sea charts is not a part.
Give it to me straight. Don't worry about me.
Right. Sorry for all the exposition
You
here.
want it?
I find it fun sometimes to go into these things. Oh yeah, we can actually rest in his house here, which we are going to do.
Tonight you sleep hunted by all, and wake in a dream hunted by one. Tonight you are the monster everyone claims you are. The kobold scorned like a rodent. The ogre that children fear comes in the night. The mobs and their torches now come for you, counting you among the creatures you once did hunt. Or so someone would have you believe. Once again you hear the voice, a voice that now makes no secret of its origins. It speaks of destiny and nature, and of evils bred in the bone. It says you will never be free of the mob, that they will hunt you for what you are. Murder and death run through your heart, and accepting that will supposedly give you power. The essence of Baal within you cannot be ignored. But you have not ignored it. You realize that from the first you have fought the very blood in your veins, fought dagger and claw for each victory, and ultimately you have triumphed. With righteous will, you have turned the dark forces within you to good purpose. Whatever the foundation of your being, you have remade yourself in your own image. Amidst threats it does not yet know are empty, the voice tries to play upon your doubts, but finds none. As you stare unwavering, the presence grows weaker and weaker. As it fades from your mind, one warning does stand out amidst the din. It speaks of others that will listen where you have not, others that will embrace what you have rejected, and others that will be your death. This describes but one man, and you know of no other it could be. He who orchestrated your fall, deceived your comrades, and deserves all that your justice shall meet upon him. Saravak. He is a debt that must be paid to the whole of the Sword Coast. You awake sure of your cause, and of what must be done.
Don't worry about me.
Yeah.
Don't worry about me.
I always find that this is the right place to take a holiday from Baldur's Gate and do Tales of the Sword Coast. We are wanted and all that lot, so it would make sense that we take some time to let things cool down. To let things cool down. Oh my god, there are so many of them. Okay, well,
You rang?
how about some fireballing? Is that a bad idea? Yeah, probably. How about we fear people
Our quest is vain.
Hello?
and hold some other people
What do you need?
and attack some other people? We need to get rid
You've
of these
attacked?
for sure.
We're all doomed.
By
Can
I help
Where are you, Safana, and why are you getting
My
hurt?
feet hurt.
Feet hurt, eh?
What is your command?
Life is so hollow.
Uh-huh.
Alright,
Tell me.
so these three
I'm
people
broken
over
now.
here needs to kill that thing.
Nature's servant awaits.
You need to kill that thing.
Give it to
Where
me
am I
straight.
even? I am here. I need to kill that thing too.
What do you need?
For the fallen!
Hello? Tempest, give us victory!
Tell me.
Tempest, give us victory!
I've got this.
Alright, let's try and kill the actual werewolf here as well. Although he's being super irritating.
Onward.
Tempest,
to
give
futility.
us victory!
Well, if there were any traps here, they would have been...
I am proud to stand among such strong warriors.
Although that might be trapped, I suppose. It surely is.
Give it to me straight. You want it? You got it.
Okay.
I've got this.
Our quest
Well,
is
let's at least
vain.
haste before we go in.
What do you need? Don't worry about me. Tell me.
Okay, Saga's gonna fight that one.
Yes, oh
The hero's gonna fight
omnipresent
that one.
authority figure.
By temper
Branwen's
shield!
gonna fight that one. Or
Give it
am
to
I
me
gonna
straight.
fight that one and you're gonna
You've
fight that
attacked.
one? Yes.
Can
that's
I
how
help
it
you?
is. Are you out of arrows again, woman? Use these.
What is it this time?
We're gonna try our very best to clear these guys.
We're
Again.
all doomed.
We're not doomed. There's nothing else to do. Okay, cool.
What do you need?
A vampiric wolf. Wolf where?
Nature's servant awaits.
Uh-huh. Branwen,
What is
you
your
can
command?
stop that and go attack that thing instead. Man, I am super pleased that we're playing with...
Tell me.
There's another one here.
Heat, flaming, or possibly frosty.
Playing with a group that uses a lot of mental spells here. I've never done that before, and
Flaming,
even though this is kind of annoying towards
Frosty.
the end here, it's really cool at the same time.
heat, flaming,
Don't worry about me.
possibly frosty.
Onward to
Death.
futility.
Heat, flaming, or possibly
Onward
frosty.
to futility.
Death.
I mean, this is on insane difficulty, and we're still sort of breezing through it.
My feet hurt.
Not that it's easy, that's not what I'm saying, but it's not as hard as it could have been.
Certainly I shall collapse
You're the
from
finest group of friends
exhaustion
I've
before
ever
I
had.
fall on the battlefield.
I really hope I saved. I didn't
What do you
save.
need?
Apologies,
You want
guys.
it?
You're gonna have
You've
to
got
look at
it.
this fight again.
Tell me.
Nature's servant awaits.
By temper shield.
Can I help you?
We're all doomed.
Uh-huh.
Give it to me straight.
Onward to futility.
I'm hurt.
Life is so
Where are you,
hollow.
Sky?
I broke a
And why are you
nail.
there?
My feet hurt.
What is it this time?
And also, why is nobody attacking that vampiric
Tempest,
wolf?
give us victory!
Right.
If Tempus wills it. Oh, I've mussed my hair. Go, go, go!
What do you need?
Oh, and
Tell
then
me.
he just walked away from
Go, go!
this bloody Xan, and now he's...
Can I help you?
This is not going as well as it did the first time. Nope. Nope.
We're all doomed.
Okay, let's do this again then.
What do you need? I've got this.
By temper shield!
Tell me.
Nature's servant awaits.
Can I help you?
You can't.
Life is so hollow.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
No, it didn't take as it should, so let's do it again.
Our quest is vain.
There we go.
What is your command?
You guys attack that guy. And
Give
you
it to me
guys attack
straight.
that.
For the fallen! Perhaps this group needs not quite as much help as I thought.
Alright, there we go. Here we are.
I have a headache.
Certainly I shall collapse from exhaustion before I fall on the battlefield.
Casting spells isn't as easy as I make it look. I'm tired.
Open Oaks 55. Well, no wonder. How far away are you from a level? 10,000 XP. Oh well. I want to see what's in these chests. Some bracers. Now I am very intrigued. Let us have a look. There are cursed bracers. Damn it.
What do you need?
Alright. Let's save. I don't think we can do another
Don't
one,
worry about me.
but we'll try it. This one doesn't seem too bad. This vampire, wolfware, and wolfware, and another wolf here.
Hello?
Werewolf? There,
Tell
wolf.
me.
Yes, oh omnipresent authority figure.
I've mussed my hair.
We're all doomed.
What is it this time?
For the fallen!
Give it to me straight.
My wounds are too great.
You've attacked?
I am a dead. Life is so hollow. If you want.
Yeah, he bit the dust. Let's try maybe to rest here.
What
Oh.
do you need? I've got this. You want it? You've got
Certainly,
it.
I shall
Let's go
collapse
to
from
the hut,
exhaustion
then.
before I fall on
Don't
the
worry about me.
For a
battlefield.
safe place to rest.
Casting spells isn't as easy as I make it look. I'm tired.
You want
Perhaps
it? You've
this
got
group
it.
needs not
You
quite
want
as much
it?
help as
You've
I
got
thought.
it. I've got this.
Alright.
Can I
We're
help
all
you?
doomed.
Tell me. Don't worry about me.
Life is so
Alright, so the irritating point here is that there's a guy right in
I broke
our
a nail.
midst
I have
here.
a cold.
Uh-huh. I'll do it.
You know? That's quite irritating, if you ask me. Ansky is dead.
What do you need?
We're all doomed.
Now
Tell
my
me,
question here
nature's
really is, do
servant
we have
away.
to
Shield!
go up with everybody in the
If
beginning?
Tempus wills it.
Give it to me straight.
Yes, oh omnipresent
it? You've
authority
got it.
figure.
Can I help
Life
you?
is so whatever.
Let us fear people.
If you want.
And then go down again.
What do you need?
How's that?
Tell me. Give it to me straight.
Tempus, give us victory!
I say
What do you
we're
need?
doing really well with just our clerical portion of the party. I guess the others can come up now, right?
I have a cold.
For the fallen!
Give us
Tell me.
victory!
Onward to futility.
There we go. Art 1800 XP for these
I've got
fellas. It's not
Can
bad
I
at
help
all.
you? My feet hurt.
Oh, again. Oh, gosh.
What do you need? You want it?
We're
You've
all
got it.
Can I help? My feet hurt.
Alright, find the trap, you little what name. Aha, her inventory is chock full. This would be really nice for Jaheira. The upcoming fight. And then we can dump a load of things onto San. Pork San. darts and all sorts. What is this dagger? Werebane, +1. +4 versus Lycantropes. Well, I'll have you know, I'll add that on for now.
Tell me.
That
Life,
really is
what is
quite
that?
extraordinary.
I have a headache.
If you want.
Oh, I've mussed my hair. I have a headache.
Medium shield. Well, I shall leave that there.
Give it to me straight.
And do we have another
We're
haste?
all
We do.
doomed.
What do you need?
Let's try it, right?
Don't worry about me.
Karug, who dares to come unannounced? Torture and death to all who intrude upon bloody Karug. And now, remember, we're neutral here. We want to really find a peaceful solution here. Although these guys, of course, are not as nice as the other ones. So we'll see how this goes. We are strangers shipwrecked on this island, and you are obviously the most powerful ally around. That would be, I would say, an evil play. Maybe we have to say one. We're the party of Saga. We have come to put an end to your reign of terror over this island. Reign of terror, outsiders. You speak to Kaish, yes? She tells you lies about my people. It's not truth. Karug will tell you truth. You have my attention. Go ahead. They have told you that my people are evil, but in truth, but truth is different. They hate us because we are not like them. They kill us on sight. They set fire to our home. You should kill the others. We are innocent. We kill only to defend. That story is quite different according to our knowledge. In fact, we were told that you killed a hunter and took his child. The child that I see you holding matches the description. How would one explain that contradiction? The child is mine now. It's no concern of you. The child's mother has a prior claim to the baby. You do not kill my family and dare to question me. Die if you cannot understand. Well, I would say here now that we really, really did try. We have Days here who is a mage for some reason.
Nature's servant awaits.
Thy temper shield!
Life is so hollow.
Uh-huh.
We want to really get rid of these guys down here. We can. Who did we kill just now? Krug? We didn't kill anybody, but he turned into wolfware. That's what happened. That's why we have loot on the floor.
What is it this time?
Uh-huh.
You rang? My turn to save the day.
Can I help you?
Our quest is vain.
I assume you have stone skins on. Guess you have to attack that guy.
What is your command?
With Branwen. Oh, that is awesome. He turned
Hello?
into a fearful little puppy. Summarize. And he's held. Also equally awesome.
Yes, oh omnipresent authority
We're all
figure.
doomed.
Uh-huh.
Life
She casts
is
another
so
fear.
hollow.
And we shall slow these fellas down.
You've a task?
So where's Branwen and
My
all this?
temper
Down there.
shield!
She can go up here. And we
What is
need
it
to
this
really
time?
start picking off these guys here.
Oh, I broke a nail.
As
Our
soon as
quest
we
is
can.
vain.
Give it to me straight.
What does that do? She increases her stats here. That's a really good spell. Thank you. That's good work, Saga.
Oh, I've mussed my hair.
You rang?
What is your command?
Nature's servant awaits.
Somebody dinged. We have the baby and some loot. And
What do you
there's a
need?
trap.
I've got this.